Hey everyone, and welcome to another Flow Tao Salon Explainer. Today, we're going behind the screen to tackle a really huge question, one that's on everyone's mind in the entertainment world. Who is the 2025 Chinese drama viewer? I mean, really? Well, lucky for us, a brand new report has dropped some major clues, and we're going to piece them all together.
So, where's all this info coming from? Well, our guide for this whole deep dive is the 2025 Audience Behavior Research Report from the data wizards over at Huanwang TV. And this is legit stuff. They talked to almost 3,000 viewers to get the real picture. And we're not just talking about what people are watching, we're talking about how the entire market is basically transforming right in front of us.
Which, brings us to the big question, right? In this age where you have a million things to watch, how do we actually watch shows anymore? What are our habits? What are the things that make us just stop watching? And what are we really looking for in a story that grabs us?
All right, first things first, let's dig into the basic habits, the how of it all. You'd think it's pretty simple. You just press play, right? Not so fast. The data actually shows some really fascinating trends, starting with the devices we use and maybe even more importantly, how we're paying for it all.
And here's our first surprise. You probably guessed that everyone's just glued to their phones, right? But look at this. The data points overwhelmingly to the big screen. Smart TVs are #1 and tablets are right on their heels. It just goes to show you, when it comes to a really immersive drama, we still want that big cinematic experience.
Okay, so a big screen is king. We got that. But are we actually willing to open our wallets for what's on it? This is where things get really interesting, and you start to see the modern viewer's playbook. Get ready for this number, 92%. Wow, a massive 92% of viewers have paid for a video subscription in the last year. So yeah, that old idea that everything on the internet should be free, that's pretty much dead. But hold on, because the way people are paying, that's the real story.
Because hiding inside that huge 92% is this number, 71.3%. And what does that mean? That's the percentage of people who admit they only subscribe to a service for one specific show. Think about that. This isn't long-term loyalty anymore. Nope. It's more like a short, intense fling with a streaming platform.
And this behavior actually has a perfect name, the subscription fling. It's brilliant, right? Viewers aren't loyal to the platform anymore. Not at all. Their loyalty is to that one single must-see show. They'll sign up, binge watch it like there's no tomorrow, and poof, they're gone the second the final credits roll.
So if viewers are this strategic, this calculated, what makes them commit to a show in the first place? Let's talk about that moment of truth, that split-second decision where you either hit play or you just keep on scrolling.
Yeah, think about it for yourself for a second. You've got literally thousands of shows at your fingertips. What is the one thing that makes you go, okay, I'll give this a shot. I'll invest my time in this brand new story?
Well, the answer, overwhelmingly, comes down to this number, 90%. That's huge. 9 out of 10 viewers will decide to watch a show for one simple reason. It's got an actor they already know and love. In this crazy, crowded world of content, star power is, without a doubt, the ultimate hook.
But getting them in the door is only half the battle, right? A famous face might get you that first click. But what makes people walk away? What's the ultimate deal breaker that makes someone say, nope, I'm out, and quit a show midway through? And here it is, the other side of that star power coin. The #1 reason people quit a show at a whopping 66% is bad acting. And look, a cliched or slow plot is right behind it. The message here couldn't be clearer. You might come for the star, but you will absolutely leave if the quality just isn't there.
Okay, so we know how they watch and what makes them stick around. Now for the final and maybe most important piece of the puzzle. What do they actually want to watch? And this is where we see the audience just completely splinter into totally different groups.
And the generational divide, it's not just a little gap. It is a huge chasm. Viewers under 30, they're generally looking for an emotional release. Something relaxing they can just unwind with at the end of the day. But the second viewers hit their 30s, boom, priorities flip. Suddenly they want efficiency. They want an intellectual challenge. They want those complex brain-burning stories.
And you can see this play out perfectly in what genres people prefer. Just look at this table. Check out the massive shift that happens right around age 25. Younger audiences are all about romance. But for basically everyone 25 and older, it's all suspense and crime. That old idea of a single blockbuster that everyone loves? Yeah, that's fading fast.
So, After digging through all of this amazing data, what does it all mean? What have we really learned? What are the new rules of the game? Let's boil it all down to the 3 most important takeaways.
Okay, number 1. The viewer is a tactician, not just a fan. They have totally mastered the subscription fling. Their loyalty? It's to the show, not the service. Got it. Number 2. Actors open the door, but it's the plot that keeps them inside. Star power gets you that first click, for sure. But quality writing and acting, that's what stops them from hitting the eject button. And finally, number 3. The audience is not one big group. It's many, many small ones. That generational divide is real. A show built for a 20-year-old is probably going to fall flat with a 40-year-old.
So there you have it. The age of the passive just sit there and watch viewer is over. The audience is in the driver's seat now, and the future really belongs to the creators who get these new rules. From all of us here, 陶醉 Salon, 满年兴隆.